Listen, tonight I have a delicious guest for you guys. You know everything good is delicious and amazing to me. And I have Miss Mahogany down here singing her little heart out, honey. And I just want y'all to know that she's an amazing person to me. Tonight is just an amazing night. I have some wonderful guys in the house that's in the audience, and they are super, super dope. And then Mahogany brought it on in with some beautiful vocals. Listen, when I come back live in 5, y'all gonna be chewing and chatting with YANA on some hot topics about beating the hurdles of cancer. I know this is Black History Month, guys, and it's a wonderful month to talk about a beautiful Black woman that is beating cancer and not allowing life to knock her down. She's singing, she's acting, she's modeling, she's out here doing her thing. And guys, I just want you to know to please never give up. We've been back 5 Live with YANA and 2.5. Peace. Thank you for coming back to the Real YANA Show. It is lovely having you guys tune on in. Listen, yes, I'm one of those ones that's going to tell you like, subscribe, comment, all that, because I'm going to do you back. Now, I want to get to the young lady that we brought on set, guys, to dive into this beautiful story. She is a cancer survivor, but she is a woman on fire and on the move. You know the Chew and Chat with YANA Show is to inspire, to push you towards your goals and dreams, and to stand behind you when no one else is there. I love you guys. So, guys, without further ado, I'm going to bring on Miss Mahogany. Hey, baby. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I love you. Girl, it is so good to see you again. Where have you been all of my life?
Right.
Y'all, my Mahogany is just a favorite of mine because she's been through so much, but, you know, she's endured a lot. But she is a survivor. She's a strong, Black, beautiful queen, and she lets nothing get in her way. And she's also one of my accountability partners that keeps me pushing. All right? So, Mahogany, you know, forget about YANA. I want to dive into this story. Okay. Because this is a beautiful story about your life, and you're now wanting to tell it, and I thank you for the opportunity first and foremost, okay? And if we get to the point where a teardrop or whatever, I'm going to try to keep it funny, just let me know, and I know how to back off a funny way, all right?
I'll give you a look.
I love you too. I love you. So, you know, we're going to talk about breast cancer because it's, first of all, it's still African American month, right? Black history,
Right.
that part. So you are Black and you are a strong female that has gone through something and you're dealing with cancer also. And I want to know how you came about finding out that you had cancer because we need women, even men, that have breasts need to get their checkup. So how did you find out that you had breast cancer?
I really just got out of the shower doing like a breast exam on myself. I just felt it and it was like an egg like this big. So I just called my doctor or whatnot and I got an appointment and they took me over to the doctor. They ended up like giving me some type of something.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me? Oh, sorry. They sent me to the doctor and they did an exam and then they pushed me to do a mammogram.
Okay.
Or whatever. So that's how I found out.
And you found it. So when you found it, was it in any pain or did you feel anything or?
Yeah, I had a little bit of leakage and then it was kind of painful.
Okay. Now, some women don't take heed to signs. And while she's explaining these things, and I'm asking her in-depth questions, because I want you guys to take heed and I want you guys to jump on the phones if you feel anything. So a breast examination at home is very necessary.
Yes.
Okay. And when you found it, what did they say? What was that feeling? What happened in that moment when you went to the doctor?
Just going into the office was like very awkward anyway. So
to check on the egg.
Yeah.
In your chest.
In my chest. Like, what is that? So I'm thinking I got a tumor or something crazy. Yeah. So.
Because that's the least thing that we want to think about is thinking about cancer.
Exactly.
Okay. So now we're in the hospital room and we're with the doctor and she gives you this bit of news. What's the first emotion and thought that comes to your mind?
like butterflies, but like cramps and my stomach's going like this. And then I feel like I want to faint. And then first thing is I thought was my children. So I was like, no, I can't leave my babies.
Yeah.
So I was just like, okay, I got to fight. That's in my head. It was already in my head. But then talking to my mom, I'm like, I'm getting nervous and all kind of crazy thoughts going through my head. So I was just trying to hold my composure.
Hold your composure. So the children basically were your backbone. Is the reason why I want to keep moving.
Exactly.
You know,
They
okay.
always are.
I get it. I get it. And, you know, even though you battle with the cancer, you know, some good days, some bad days, this young lady is also an actress. She models. She, you know, writes her own music. She's a singer. She's doing a lot of things, guys. And she's focused with a brick in her face. Could be.
Right.
But you didn't allow it. Okay. Now we're traveling down and the children are in the back of our mind. And the story of cancer is in our head. But when did the faith kick in?
It really didn't. I just was in tunnel vision, like
Yeah.
just going through it. And I was just talking to myself, you know, music is my everything. So when I was sitting in the chair receiving my medicine,
Right.
I just watched my videos, played my music, watched my videos, play my music. And that was keeping me focused. So that kind of helped me stay there too.
Yeah. Did you have anybody that fell off when they found out, or did you put the news out? Did you have any friends like fade away? Because we go through a lot of different changes when we find out these detrimental things in our life. And it just doesn't sit the same with the people in our life.
Exactly.
So did you lose anybody that you thought that would be there, or?
Yeah, I lost the best friend. I lost a couple of guys I was talking to. So.
Wow. The guys, because you told them the truth. And what did that make you feel like?
Awkward.
So I'm gonna help you. Did it make you feel like, dang, well, ain't nobody gonna want me? Because see, you
course.
healed now. I can
Yeah.
be funny with you.
Right. Of course.
Y'all don't think Yana Lou just mean. Because this girl is healed.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We're here to speak about, you know, the healing of God and the belief of God and how you came out on top because of your faith. So when the men did that, how was your mindset with dating or anything? Was it, I'm going to keep trying and this is just a knucklehead that just don't know better? Or was it, you know what, this is my end?
I was kind of done with it. I was like, I'm not dating anymore. Because I was like, how could you not want to stick around? You know what I mean?
And love a queen.
And love me. So.
Wow, wow. Now, how did your music and your talents and your gifts that God gave you, how did that play a part when you found out? Did you stop? Or did you just keep going? Or did you pick it back up? What happened?
I kind of just was, like I said, in a numbness. And then one day I just got up and wrote a song. And the song is called Summertime. And I was like, I got to make a song for when I come back.
Come on.
So exactly what I did. And as soon as I was over my treatment, Summertime was the first single.
Was it Summertime? All right. So she in the now, y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
She's in the now. Now, how was, you know, when you take this medication, you're on chemo?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously. So that means that the cancer is at a stage, or could have been, or could be at a stage to where it's serious.
Well, luckily, my stage wasn't that serious. It was stage 2. So they caught it before it got too serious, or they wouldn't be able to save me.
Okay, so are you cleared from cancer now?
Yes.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
Yes, he will.
Amen, he will.
All the time.
Now, I'm gonna tell y'all some relevance, some relation to she and I. We both are survivors of cancer, and she and I talk about it, but you know, she was in a more serious stage, and when I had mine, I had brain cancer, partial meningioma over my right frontal lobe, and breast cancer in both breasts, and so he took them. But let me tell y'all something. It's a doctor right there. Yana Lou wants some titties. Okay? And y'all can lay me on the table, put the cameras on me and everything. Big ups to Bernard, always talking about marketing and having somebody to sponsor you, baby. You can sponsor these titties.
Yeah.
I'm serious, you can. But at the end of the day, you know, we came through some serious things, and I want to keep the light on you. It's just the relevance, and thank God to every woman that has cancer and that has survived, and man, because men can have cancer in their breasts as well.
Right.
Guys, please get these checkups. Please get these checkups. Now tell me a little bit about how your children, what was the thoughts and the process, or how were they? Were they different? Were they crawling after mom? What was it like once you gave them this big news?
I kind of was just like kind of teary and quiet at first. And I could say like after my third treatment with the chemo, I came home and I was combing my hair, and like I'm known for a whole bunch of hair. I got a whole bunch of hair.
Yeah.
So when my hair started coming out like that, I just called both of my sons in the bathroom. I was like, you already know what's going on. So I just want to ask y'all a question. Will y'all help mama right now? Because I don't want you to get scared. And then for me, it was kind of like a vain thing. I didn't want to see my hair coming out in clumps like that. You know what I mean? So I asked my little one, I was like, would you shave my hair for me? And he was like, yeah. So he just took the clipper and we just started hearing. And then after that, like I just had that talk with them. I was like, okay, mama is not going nowhere.
Come on now.
And I spoke it. And I was just like, I meant it.
Yeah.
And I'm staying here with y'all. I said, this is just temporary. Like, I'm going to fight through this and I'll be back. And exactly what I did.
So that faith that you had kept you strong, and your relationship with God, because of other things, and you know that He's shown you and He brought you through.
Yeah, plenty of times. So I knew He had me this time. So
you did. Give me something. Ow.
Yeah.
So if y'all out there with some cancer, you better laugh at it, sugar.
Yeah.
You better do what we did. We watched comedy.
Yeah.
We did everything funny. You know, it's a way of healing yourself, because, you know, laughter is like music. It heals.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? It heals. It actually heals. And I thank God that He healed you and He kept you here. So I know there were some hard times, because we all used to pray for you online, and, you know, and I just don't know how you were acting, and we never even really knew. But then when we found out the prayers, and you still kept coming, what was that?
I'm just naturally driven like that. I don't give up on anything. Anything that gets hard, I always try to beat myself at it, you know. If I'm doing bad this time, I'm going to do better next time. So.
Come on. You're amazing. And y'all, she got this stallion, she got this stallion stance, baby, that I just love. I love your energy. I love the way you are, and I love what you have going on in your life, and I love the fact that you continue to keep it going. Is there anything that you would like to tell cancer patients, cancer survivors, and those that are suffering through cancer right now?
I would really just say keep the faith and just, you know, try to focus on the positive. Like, you might be doing bad today, the next day you'll be a lot better. So just stay focused on that. Stay focused on your family. Talk to your family. And then I promise you, everything's going to work out. Just keep your faith in God. That's all.
I love it. Keeping your faith in God can take you a long way. And sometimes, you know, we forget about God when things are glitz and glam and glory, or we can even forget when the times are gloomy because they're too dark for us. You know, I thank you. So now, do me a favor. Tell people all what you have going on beside the cancer, so they can know that this girl got it going on. She's really out here doing something. What else are you involved in with your music and things? You know what I'm saying? I want you to share that when we come back from break, because these people need to understand that there's a power in prayer.
It is.
There's a power in your faith. So guys, listen, when we come back, she has some juicy, juicy information on how to keep the faith, on how she kept the faith, and how things can turn out in your favor. So guys, without any more time with my big mouth, I'm gonna see y'all after break. Guys, I love it, I love it, I love it. I couldn't wait to come back from break, honey, because listen, learning that this woman had cancer, and learning that she beat cancer, and learning that she had the most winning attitude about it, and that's what it's about. You gotta stay positive, you gotta stay believing, you gotta keep the faith, right? You gotta keep in that word. Guys, I just wanna tell y'all, this is the opportunity for you to understand how phenomenal she is, because she's going to share with us all the things that she's doing while in the process of taking treatments and being healed in the name of Jesus. So, Mahogany, tell them all what you're involved in and what you're doing.
Recently, I just dropped my merch line. It's called Queen Mahogany and Merch. So Queen M&M, kind of like chocolate, goes with my name. So, yeah, I was giving that my dancer, my choreographer. He made that up for me. Also, I'm tearing up Atlanta. I'm everywhere, so just keep looking out for Mahogany. I'm also getting ready to drop an EP, so be looking out for that too. We got some movie stuff coming, and I'm doing a little modeling too. So I'm just everywhere. So if you see Mahogany, like, hey.
And how can we find Mahogany on these social media handles?
Oh, everything is like THE_Mahogany_143. So any social media site, or you can just put in Mahogany 143, it should come up.
Okay. Keep it simple, silly. That's what I say.
Yeah.
But I'm all over the place with mine, honey. I'm going to tell you right. I like to stay private. But I do like the fact that, you gave us a nice, beautiful song today. I mean, 2 songs and a hot dancer. Yeah. So who is this dancer, honey? Because he is just cute as a button.
GT San Diego.
Okay, GT San Diego. And how did you guys come together?
We actually met at one of the events I go to all the time in Atlanta, Black Only, and we just been inseparable
ever since. I'm telling you, you guys look great together. I want to do this right here myself.
Okay, we're gonna teach you the tutorial.
Girl, please. I want to tick, 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 tick. I'm serious. But let me tell you something. You look beautiful. You look amazing through all you've been. And I know I didn't want to go too deep. And I try to keep it a little surface, but, give them some wisdom at the same time, because that's a teary situation when we start talking about that. Even when you talk about the healing, it's tears of joy.
Right.
You know what I mean? And her makeup is pretty, so I wasn't finna mess it up. At all.
Right.
Listen, so with your music, do you have somebody that you're signed to? Are you working with somebody? Are you looking to sign with somebody? What's going on with this music?
I'm just looking to put myself out there. I really do want to sign with somebody, maybe a partnership at first. But really, that's about it. Like, I'm everywhere. I'm just trying to kick the doors down.
Okay. Let me help you there. I'm kicking the doors down. Speak those things as though they not as though we desire them to be.
I'm in the door.
Hello. We at the door. We at the door. Right. Mahogany, I love it. There's a lot of things that we can give back to the community. And I like to give you back to the community because you produce life. You beat the hurdles. I love your son. Hey, baby, he out here in the audience. I tell you, he's amazing. You got Tony out here. He's dancing with you. I just see a bright future for you. So when it comes to having faith, what is something that you can tell young women and men about faith and having faith when you're going through obstacles as a give back?
Let me see. Having faith is just like really just believing in yourself. And like, I like to talk to God all the time. I could be in my car and something not going right. I'm like, all right, now I need you to come in here and step in now, because I can't do this. So it's just kind of like that. Just talk to God.
Keep it real with him.
Keep it real. You don't have to be all proper with it or anything.
Because I'm not.
Just talk to him. That's all he asks for.
Right.
So faith is like that.
Right. I have a daily day. I tell people every time to get a notebook and write down every problem when you first see it. Mm-hmm. If you get a notebook and you write down every problem when you first see it, date it and tell how you feel in that moment.
Yeah.
And then once you see that issue start subsiding, you write that date down when that issue has been solved or dissolved. And now when you continue to do that, you've written a book, but it's called your own personal testimonial book.
Right. That's that growth.
That's the... Right. That's that growth. And when you can pull your own testimonial book out, that's what make your walk more stronger in God.
Right.
And that also give you more stability in the ground when you're teaching or talking to somebody about God. Yeah. You can reach one. I love you. I do. So has there been anything else in your life that you went through struggles and that you had to overcome outside of cancer while battling cancer?
It's just maybe the surgeries, like back to back, having to keep the faith during that. I think I had maybe 4 surgeries. So, like going into that was terrifying. I mean, I had to look at my mom and like, cause she always keep me balanced anyway. Like I'm like, Mom. I turned to a big baby, and she's like, No, Courtney, get yourself together. So
She was the rock.
yeah,
Mama, we thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you taking her to the doctor today
Yeah.
to take care.
Yeah, take care. That's how we do.
Y'all sister soldiers.
Yeah.
I think it's beautiful.
But I think I get that from my mom, how strong I am.
Yeah. She's always been the rock in the family. Okay.
Yeah, she's a single parent. And now I'm a single parent, so.
And how was that going through this by yourself? Like, are you dating at all?
Somewhat, sometimes.
30. You don't have to call no name, sugar. Look, she dating somebody. All right, you know who you are. All right. But I'm going to tell you, they better love you, Queen. I'm telling you, they better love you, Queen. I love it. I have a few things, in store that I'm thinking about, that I'm pondering about, in your favor, because it's always about giving back, being the fact that we are in Black history. Guys, we don't put enough light on our own sisters and brothers. And for Black people being Black History Month, the gift that I can give you guys is to tell you to start loving one another. Every time you see somebody Black, ask them where they're from. Give them a hug and tell them I love them. Right, sister?
Right.
Because when we were in the play, it was different variations of African Americans in there.
Oh, yes.
And we were all beautiful.
Yes.
Y'all, I didn't have to look at nobody's. Oh, okay. Jesus be a fence, honey. I like ugly. I like beautiful. I like, and ugly is only within the heart.
But that's what I like. Nobody's the same.
Nobody's the same. I'm telling you. So overcoming hurdles. In your life, overcoming hurdles have been something tremendous, but in the healing process, that's what I want to stick on. I want you guys to understand that in the healing process, you're actually a walking testimony and a seed for somebody to see. Because some people just don't talk to nobody. And that's me. I ain't going to talk to nobody. When I'm going through it, I'm not going to say anything. So...
I'm like
I
that
hear
too,
you,
though.
God.
I'm like that too. I'm to myself. Nobody knows what's going on until I say something.
I had an epiphany. I'm sorry. It was beautiful too. I had an epiphany. It was beautiful. But yeah, going through life, with struggles and things like that, just to keep it making, I just want to encourage young women and encourage young men, Mahogany, to keep it going. And I wanted to bring Miss Mahogany on here just to let you guys know and to see how to overcome things. It's a lot of things out here that we're going through today. And a lot of people don't know how to make it. A lot of people don't know how to make it. So with the movies and all this stuff, I know we're going to have you in our project.
Yes.
What type of acting do you like doing?
I like being goofy. I like turning into like different characters. It could be like a psycho too. I like doing a little bit of that.
Okay.
A little bit.
Look, some everything. So I know when we put you in something, it's gonna be something crazy.
Yeah.
Hobbies. What kind of hobbies you got going on?
I like to write. I like to paint. So, and then my children. I like to spend time with my kids.
Okay. I love it, y'all. I try to keep it simple. I try to keep it moving. Painting. And I want to have a sip and stroke down here so you can come down here and be a paint coach.
Oh, yeah.
Writing.
I can do that.
I think you need to get with Mr. Patrick and all the rest of them about your writing because we're filming everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, I always like to give a give back. What do you write? Movies, books?
I'm more like poetry, music. I can write stories though. I can write short stories. So.
Okay, because we're looking for them, and for your movies and books, and your books and short stories and all that. There's a room back there, and we do voiceovers. Okay. Guys, down here, April, I'm telling you, come on. I just love it. Tonight was a humble night, and it was a beautiful night, and it was a smooth night, just for me to get out a little bit of Black history and put the spotlight on people that really deserve it. This young woman has gone through a lot of things in her life. And I know, some deep stuff and, things are rooted in us. But then when you overcome things and when you push toward the mark and you tell God and you show God through your prayers and through your faith that I won't give up and that I can do it, you're showing the world that we are overcomers and that we can do it. So I want you to push forward toward the mark. I want you to focus on what it is that you have out there that you want to do. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. Because at the end of the day, the power is in your mind. Your mind is the paintbrush. And the life that you live is the canvas. So get busy. Speak those things as though they're not, as though you desire them to be. And it shall be, and don't let the rocks cry out for you, baby, and wrestle with God until he bless you. Guys, I've had an enjoyable night down here with Miss Mahogany, learning about, beating cancer and going through a life with cancer and being a mother and being an actress and being a singer and pushing it. I really enjoy putting the spotlight on people that deserve it. We have celebrities out here, but the best way to make the best celebrity is to continue to use the first people that you deal with that are great, that God sends to you over and over again, and let them shine. So if you don't have anybody to believe in you or to love you, you can always chime into Chew and Chat with YANA Lou, Nightcap with YANA Lou, and you can get some love and support and some comedy, honey, because I can't keep serious for too long. At the end of the day, listen, put God first, live your dreams, and I'll see you guys next week with some amazing people doing some amazing things. I'm going to try to get this group of boys on my panel next week. They're brothers. They're editors, they're engineers, they're camera guys, and they're looking to come on with APAC Media to learn some great things. So be sure to come back with us next week, guys. If you have anything that you want to ask us, please hit info at apacmedia.com or Ungo Productions and send us a message in the DM, since I learned what DM was. Send us some messages and we will tune into you, get those questions answered. But I look forward to seeing you guys next week, and peace.
Yeah, if you give me a chance, I'll be all you ever asked for, all you ever asked for. Yeah, you. If you give me a chance, all you ever asked for. Yeah, you. Sip this wine, I just wanna take my time, get to know you like tonight, and maybe we can. I just wanna love you better. Could become your perfect shelter, slow breathe. Come get your peace of mind. I love it when you watch me. You could be so lucky to have me all the time. Trust in this connection, boy, I won't waste your time. You give me a chance, I'll be all you ever asked for. All you ever asked for. Yeah, you. If you give me a chance, all you ever asked for. Yeah, you. You and me so special, our love is just untwined. Can't get you off my mind, don't ever leave my side. We could be such pressure, no stranger on this ride. Just trust it, boy, no lie. I know you feel this high. I'll be all you ever asked for. Whenever that you see me and act like you need me. Yeah, I need you to see me and act like you need me. Yeah. Had to pause there at your side when I seen you from afar. I need to know just who you are, and if you give me your time, this ain't the time for me to front. Why what you doing to me? It's some things, it's what you gonna be. You should want me like your blood flow, such a period inside. I can show you things that you should know. You can keep me off your mind whenever you come. And act like you need me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Whenever I need you to see me and act like you need me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So listen, babe, I give you a chance to ask all your questions, and possibly you give me a try. Can't you see that you around? I'll make you better. I hope that you don't make me wait all night. You come near me, I know that you see me. I need you, act like you need me. You come near me, hey, hey, and act like you need me. Yeah, yeah.